So now you've mastered the C and the G pentascale, and it's time to learn D and A. So by now you may have noticed that they have whole, whole, half whole. WWHW stands for whole step, half step, whole step. So what does that mean? So if you look at the piano, these are all half steps. And if you look from this perspective, they're all going up by one, sometimes white or black, but these are going up one at a time. That is a half step. So this is what a half step scale or a chromatic scale sounds like. Now there's also a whole step. A whole step has one note in between. So from C to D is a whole step. This black note doesn't carry all the way down, but if it did, you would know that there's definitely a note in between. So don't look at it from this perspective. Look at it here. So C, this is a whole step. What's a whole step after that? It would be E. Another whole step, oh, that would be F sharp. Whole step after that. And there, that's what a whole tone scale, which is such a thing, would sound like that. Like a dream, right? That's whole tone. So to get these pentascale, it's a very special recipe of whole step, and then a half step, and then a whole step. If we looked at the C major that we learned, it was a whole step, and then it was a half step. That was that one. Now, can you think, what if we started on this black note? What would the pattern be? You would do a whole step, which would be here, and then a whole step, and then a half step, and then a whole step. So it's going to be different. Sometimes we'll have all white notes, sometimes we'll have some black notes. Now for D major, when we do this, we end up on this black note. And you'll see it's called a sharp. F sharp, it's not hashtag. D, E, to raise something means a sharp. So F, this black note, we went one to the right, that would be an F sharp. So what would this would be called a G sharp. And this could be called an A sharp. So sharp means to raise. So you could even do E sharp, kind of crazy, E sharp. So when we do D major, we start on D, whole, this would be F sharp, half step would be G and A. So let's do our D major scale with the right hand and spell it. Here we go. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Good job. Left hand, there's your D in the middle of the two black keys, D, E, F sharp, so whole, whole, half whole. Here we go. Good job. And let's do hands together. Here we go. Remember, when we did C and G, we took the top note and we went up. So I need to move my camera over. Yeah, we're going up over here. And A, whole step, half step, whole step. So let's get your right hand situated, left hand situated. And let's go ahead and play hands together. Here we go. sharp, E, C sharp, A. One more time. Let's spell it. A, B, C sharp, D, E. C sharp, B, A, C sharp, E. Good job. Now, how do we connect these? So let's think about the right hand. We started with C major. And now, remember we switched the fifth finger. I went over to G, and let's play G together. So what's next? It's this top note. Now I'm going to run out of space if I keep going to the right. So instead of switching again, I want to go back down so I stay in the middle of the keyboard roughly. So this is D. Let's reach for this D. See? D, D. That's called an octave. D, D. And now I do D. Here we go. D, E, F sharp, F sharp, good job. And the top note is A, so let's scooch up and do A major, A, B, C sharp. Here we go. Excellent job. Now let's do this for left hand, starting with C. Here we go. C, and then we switch the thumb with the 5 and go to G major. Here we go. G, so I've already gone up, so it's time to go down. I'm going to take this D and find the lower D. There we go. And whole, whole, half whole. D major. Here I go. D, E, F sharp, G, A. And then the top note is A, so let's switch and get our whole, half whole. There, A, B, C sharp. Let's go. Here we go. A, B, C sharp, D, E. Excellent. Now let's put these hands together. Ready? With the transitions. One, starting with C, find your C, D, E, 2 black notes, and get all your fingers together, nice and curved position. 1, 2, ready, go. C, D, E, F, G. And this is a C major chord. Yeah, and now G is next, so I shift over, find your G pentascale position. Here we go. G, B, D. Top note is D, so we're going to reach down for D. Get our spots here. We have the F sharp. Here we go. D, E, F sharp, G, A. D, F sharp, A. There's our chord. And next is A. A, B, C sharp, D, E. Here we go. So great job with these. Now you know C, G, D, and A pentascales. And we need to do these to get them in your mind so you really get comfortable with what is a major sound and also to learn the chords. For these, I want you to look at your hands. For the pieces we were talked about last lesson, don't look at your hands. Look at the score, and just like when you learn to type, don't look down and double check. But since this is a pattern, and since it's the same, whether you're on G or C, it's always whole, whole, half whole, I want you to memorize that and to just look at your hands. Don't look up. And to learn that since it starts on C, you know that your fifth note will be G, and that's your next one. And when you do G, you'll discover D is your top note, and that's your next one, and you'll be able to go around the circle this way. So when you're practicing these every day, instead of looking up and down, you have a chance to focus on your technique and think about, are my hands curved? Are my fingers in the middle of the keyboard? Are my shoulders relaxed? Are my wrists relaxed? And you can focus more on your technique. And please do these every day. In the beginning, maybe 3 to 5 times a day until they become very much second nature and you are comfortable with them. Happy practicing.